The combine that you're seeing on the video is a Massey Harris Clipper 50 that Otto Arbeiter bought in the 50s and used on his farm. Willard Arbeiter had a machine just like it. They had to buy two at one time. Dad used it for almost 20 years and then switched to John Deere self-propelled combines and then cab one. And he took this Clipper combine and backed it in the shed, and it's been in the machine shed for 50 years. And in 2021, when I sold my equipment, I didn't think it was worth anything, but a gentleman from the bottoms, Glenn Schlimpert, knew the combine was in that shed, so he contacted me and said, would you like to get rid of it? And I said, what do you want to do with it? And Glenn said, I would like to redo it and use it as a hobby combine. And I said, it's yours, on one condition, that you don't cut it up and make junk out of it. He said, no, I'm going to redo it. He came, picked it up, took it to his house, reconditioned it, painted it, and pulled it out into the field and started using it. Those rubber belts on that machine are 70 years old, and the bearings are 70 years old, and you only had to replace one belt and one bearing. That's how well that machine was made, but it was in the shed the whole time. It never was in the rain. So I took Willard Arbeiter, my brother, June 8th, out into the field to view that combine, and Glenn was pulling it with his 1950 Massey Harris tractor, so it was a perfect match. He was combining rye, and it run like a sewing machine, and he was so proud to see that machine living again that we had the most wonderful time on June 8th, and then June 11th, Willard passed away three days later. But it was such an honor to take him there to see that. I'll never forget it. Sanded it off a little bit, put a little paint on it, put new decals on it. But Tom, you only changed one belt in 70 years. How is that possible? I was so proud that he took it. I wasn't home when he come and got it. Willard said he come down there with the tractor. You know, the tires were in the mud. The mud had built up around them. He pulled the combine out, and the tires were still inflated after 50 years.